every mannequin kind of walks up to the catwalk, and they're kind of reaching for you, like they're like desperate fans, just trying to like get a hold of the hem of your garment. And Edward says, this place has always thrived because of, well, what else? Advertising. We've got a few consistent channels. Surely you received a brochure in the mail, or saw our billboards, or met someone drawn here by a beam of magical light. Those are just a few tools of the trade, and they served us well during our residency here. But do you all know the most successful type of advertising?
Word of mouth.
Magnus, you landed on Skull in the last round, didn't you?
Yes.
Bad luck. And you hear the Animus bell ring. And just like all the other grand relics you've seen used during your journey, the effects are immediate and horrible. You see Magnus reel backwards, threatening to just like fall straight back. And you both see a light cast out of the back of his body for just the briefest moment as he falls. And then you see him spasm and come to, and he throws a leg back to catch himself before he fully loses his balance, and he steadies himself on Rail Splitter, and he stands up to face you, and he says, "You know, boys, I don't think Wonderland's that bad. You know, I feel like I've learned a lot about myself here, and I feel like our friendship has grown even more powerful, don't you think?"
Ahem. I didn't say that.
Nobody hears you say that, Magnus, because you've just had the singular sensation of having your soul knocked out of your still living body. It was as soon as you heard the Animus bell ring, and it felt like getting kicked by a horse, followed by this absolute numbness that, if you had any breath, would take it away. And you see the back of yourself for a moment, which is weird. And then your vision goes gray, and in fact the world goes gray, and you are floating backwards into the ethereal plane. And the scene around you is still there as it was moments ago. You see yourself kind of catch yourself from falling. You see Taco and Merle sort of looking at you, and you also see some other stuff too. You see other figures in the room. You see small white humanoid figures that are hiding behind the mannequins and clinging to the ceiling, and as you start to look around at them, they scurry away and out of sight. But you also see a tear in the fabric of space, and it looks familiar because you saw something similar to that during your time in Lucas's lab. It is a rift open to the astral plane, where the souls of the deceased go after their death in the material plane, and you are drifting into it, Magnus, because you're dying.
I want to push as hard as I can back towards my body.
I mean, one thing you can say, that is bad luck.
That is some bad luck. Yeah.
Truth in advertising.